So, Mohamed, I wanted us to cover something else because apart from your successful work at EY as a tax technology and transformation director, I know you're very successful at your own business project. Yeah. We call it a business. And to me, that is something new, some new trend that is happening with my former colleagues from corporate. People more and more are getting interested in opening their own businesses. So can you tell me more about your project and how did you come to that?
Yeah.
When did it happen?
So thank you so much. Definitely, as you said, it's a trend, right? So I think it happened when COVID hit. So that was the eye opener, or for me, it was like a slap on the face to wake up and just think that, you can't just depend on a single, income stream for you and your family and your extended family. So it was a wake up call that, you have to have another income stream. So yeah, that's how the idea started. I don't call it a side hustle or a project. I call it a scaler.
Okay.
And hopefully it's going to be a hyperscaler. So yeah, I started my scaler in 2021.
Okay.
Something that I saw in the market that, needs, maybe it, for me, I still believe it doesn't exist, which is why I am hoping that, it becomes a hyperscaler. But, there is some sort of an area where, everyone buys high quality, branded things, but they pay a substantial amount of money for it, which is fair. And then if you don't have that substantial amount of money, you tend to get the low quality, products with much cheaper price tag. I haven't seen a mid-tier, I would say, or a middle market where you get high quality, very decent quality with very affordable prices. Where you can enjoy the quality, you can enjoy near high quality with a very affordable price. So I saw an opportunity in that market to open up my scaler and hopefully expand and become the place to come for such a high quality, affordable prices.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And so how does it feel, like, for example, after so many years of, corporate work, to be a founder?
Yeah.
Are these two different ways of thinking? Are these two different hats? How do you juggle?
Yeah, I mean, definitely it's totally different, right? So in a founder or starting your own, there's no tap on the back from anyone when you do something good, and there's no safety net when you do something bad. So your whole mindset needs to change. But what I feel from a corporate perspective is you can leverage the skills, the knowledge, the processes, and put them in your your project or your scaler. This will help a lot when it comes to the different opening up the company, setting up the paperwork, and it depends on what scaler you're trying to do. But don't start with renting an office, getting a secretary, the nice leather seat, and business cards, and I'm a CEO, I'm a founder. Or
this
whatever.
is not how businesses open these days, right?
I mean, it's
Even
nice,
this,
yeah, but I mean, don't do it. Honestly, just focus on making money, making your scaler really scale,
profitable.
profitable, gain as much experience as you can, and then start thinking about renting an office, getting the leather stuff and all that. So my humble advice would be just really focus on the business, work from home, work from your garage, work from your car. Don't get disrupted or really, I would say, distracted also from your focus on your work. Be patient.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it needs a lot of patience. I haven't scaled yet, and so I'm in the patience mode now. So it really needs a lot of patience, calmness. You just really have to believe in it. It will happen, but it needs just the right ingredients.
And what are the ingredients of so you've mentioned do not invest into physical assets unless you, for example, you check that you've got this product market fit or something, so that your scaler really has got a potential to scale, right?
Yeah.
So, and what are those ingredients? How do you understand?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, whatever you want to do, just think of what problem it's going to solve. It has to solve a problem, whether, what your product or your service is too expensive and you're giving it in a, more affordable. So that solves the problem, right? It's a price problem that you're solving. Whether you're selling a certain item or product or, it has to have some sort of a problem solving solution.
Yeah.
So that's key when you want to think about, what idea you want to do or how you want to open up a new business. The other thing is it's online. It has to be online.
Has to be digital, yes.
Definitely. Don't think of a, showroom or a physical location or, that could come later. Just, it's easy. Go online, create your own shop online, and start online. Saves a lot of cost. You learn a lot, and it's just it's easier.
When do you start investing into, let's say, your marketing strategy? I mean, not taking marketing as a promotional only, but anything that you as a founder would understand as a marketing. I don't want to throw on you a lot of marketing terms.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about it in very, very simple and practical way.
Definitely.
So as a founder, so when do you think you need to start thinking about anything marketing?
Day one.
And it has changed, do you agree? Because previously, businesses would be opened from a physical office,
Yes.
a leather seat, and the first staff who can help you do whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, multiple different things.
Exactly.
Nowadays,
Totally different. It's 180 degrees, sorry. So if you don't think marketing, you can never sell. It's a basic formula now. So if you're an online shop, the first thing you need, or if you just have an idea, the first thing you need to think about is how to market it and how much reach you can get. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I would say day zero, maybe, and not even day one.
yeah, because it goes in parallel.
Yeah.
The question is, how can you? So, is it something that you invest before you even start getting any profits, or do you get the first few clients and then you start reinvesting those, those assets into, your promotional strategy? Let's say.
Yeah.
So you have to always balance.
True. I mean, it depends also on what you're selling, right? Or what's your idea? Is it a service? Is it a product? I mean, but my experience is, remember, you're not known, right? No one knows you. You just opened up new. Yeah, you have a couple of friends or hundreds of friends. You share with them that, I have this new thing. I wouldn't rely on that, definitely. I would start with awareness campaigns, just put the brand up there on social media, on, YouTube, on Google. Just invest in that right?
And the great thing that nowadays brands can grow with the, let's say, business owner personality.
Yes.
So you can leverage your profile,
Exactly.
your profile on social media, let's say,
100%.
your professional business profile,
Yeah.
and start sort of being a promoter of your own brand and your own business. So this is
Exactly.
the era we're living in.
Yeah, definitely.
Correct?
I mean, spot on. You said it correctly. So you can leverage on that, but you need to do a lot of awareness campaigns. People need to know, what is this brand about? Why is it interesting for me? What makes it different than, you know, any other brand in the world or in the market? So yeah, awareness campaigns, and then when you feel you've had enough clicks, likes, follows, whatever, then you start shifting towards, you know, conversion, where you start thinking of, okay, maybe now it's really time to start making money. I have enough people who, you know, follow me, who know the brand, and once you see your own advertisement on your own Facebook or Instagram, it means that you're having reach, right? So that's where you can start thinking, okay, I need to move into conversion. And, you know, it's a domino effect or a snowball that, you know, keeps growing. So you have to keep investing. You have to keep, you know, putting your brand out there. The more you invest, the more people will know you. The more people will know you, the more, you know, sales you will get.
Yeah, word of mouth. Yes, we call it in the marketing now, the word of mouth.
Warm, yeah.
So I want to quickly cover some things. So I know you've been you are a very successful sales leader. So you know exactly how the long, short sales cycles work.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like getting back into your sort of corporate hat, I'm sure it makes it will probably have an impact on how you treat your own business as well. So how did you balance between, you know, and probably balancing now in terms of how your marketing people are helping you in your corporate deals or used to help? How do you balance between where the sales and marketing? Are you comfortable bringing in a marketing resource to let's say to help you close the deal, etc.? Because we talk a lot with marketers in this show. So it's probably one of the first times when I'm talking to a sales leader about marketing.
Yeah. I mean, great topic. I think, you know, they go hand in hand, right? Marketing is there to really amp up the sales cycle, right? So, or bring in new leads. So if we're talking in the corporate world. So when customers, and of course we have to understand that, you know, B2B is different than B2C, right? So when it's B2B, the whole marketing game is different than when it's B2C. But the main, you know, I would say principles are there, right? It's awareness. It's inviting people to know more about our products. So if marketing doesn't really help in showing, you know, whether it's businesses, whether it's, you know, corporations, governments, on what products are available, how it will solve their problems, all these campaigns, all these, you know, events that happen, you will never have enough salespeople or coverage to go after all these clients. So that's where, you know, marketing and sales go hand in hand. Whether it's from, again, leads generation or, you know, keeping a strong relationship with clients. So from a sales perspective, I've always seen marketing as, you know, my supporter, holding hands together. Sometimes we go to clients together. We co-create, we collaborate. So definitely it's, I feel I have a wingman, right? So whether I want to do a certain event for my clients or whether we share and co-create, different campaigns, different, marketing schemes together.
And in the content as well. When we talk about co-creation, we are co-creating now. Eventually, right?
Yeah,
so
true.
Talking about different topics. So I wanted to ask you as well. So in connection with that, so. First of all, thank you for saying so. That I think the dynamics towards how salespeople are treating marketing are changing as well, because marketing people have got a lot of tools in their hands,
exactly.
And if they have an opportunity, if they have a green light from their leaders to use those tools actively, I think there's a lot of potential to make this partnership with sales much stronger.
Definitely.
And so by this show, for example, I'm trying to attract a lot of attention to what potential is there from marketing perspective nowadays. So I'm trying to highlight it to leaders, to sales leaders, to marketing leaders, etc. So this is one of the goals that I'm kind of, chasing here. So I wanted to ask you, so for example, if you think about your organization, your own structure, let's say small structure of your business. So what would you expect from your first marketing hire? So what would you want this person to be?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, they need to know my product. Very simple. I'm not saying, technically savvy or with technical expertise. No, but at least to know the industry I'm in, right? How it operates, what is it about? Because that really helps in, coming up with these creative ideas, creative events and how to target and who to target. So that's definitely an area I would look at when it comes to, the next big CMO or, the marketing person. The other area I would definitely need to look at is, how tech savvy and how online experience they have. So, whether it's running campaigns on the different social platforms, whether it's the different platforms using, the online shops like Shopify, like Magento, all these platforms that are out there that are helping, people like me opening up their businesses and all that. So that's an area also I would look if they have experience in, and definitely see how, or how many startups or scalers they've helped, and how they grew them. Remember, I mean, we all, watch movies, right? But some of them are real, some of them are science fiction. The Social Network is a real movie. You have the also the other movie, which is talks about Steve Jobs' life. He brought in the maker of Pepsi to market Apple. So it's that important to have your marketing person so aligned with your vision, with what you want to do with the company, because literally he's the one or she's the one that's gonna take that company and make it make it known to everyone.
Yeah.
So it's a crucial role. And again, back to technology, I'm a technology guy, so I would definitely need someone on that, wavelength, who know all the different, marketing tools, who to target, when, where to put, more investment, where to put less, and how to enter new markets. Remember, you're online. Yeah. Online means 5 billion people can reach you, or you can reach them. So it's a different level.
I have then, just to complete this particular part, I have a very provocative question, probably provocative. I mean, it's natural.
Yeah.
So because this definitely requires a huge amount of, a huge set of skills for a marketer to constantly be upskilled, upgraded, being always in the game requires marketers to learn a lot these days. plus the experience, plus the technical knowledge, are you prepared to invest into this marketing resource from a salary and benefits point of view? Because that's what I'm facing in this region, for example. So people would expect a lot from marketing, but they're not necessarily prepared to invest into the benefits and the financial compensation for the marketer like that.
I mean, this question can be answered in too many different ways, right? If that person is not showing enough what you just mentioned around all these skills, experience, tech savvy, if he doesn't have real life examples, if it is not showing them, if I look at his LinkedIn profile and I don't see him really active and running everywhere or even on social media, I mean, why would I want to invest that much if he's claiming or she's claiming that she's the best in what she does? So always take things, at least from a marketing perspective, take them personally, right? So remember, whoever wants to bring in the next big marketeer to the firm, he will research you. He would see, are you there? Are you out there? How successful have you been? How many scalers you've hyperscaled?
I agree with you. This is important.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, so the what you do reflects on how you define yourself. So you need also, I mean, honestly speaking, probably, if you don't have the experience of, running, campaigns on the different social media, whether it's Meta or, Google or, TikTok, for me now, since I have that experience, those are interview questions. Those would be interview questions. And if I like the answer, definitely whatever number they want, I'm willing to pay for it, because I know that investment is going to get multiplied by 5 or 10 in the coming few months. So maybe not a lot of companies are willing to invest, because if we're still on spreadsheets, doing it the corporate way, I mean, I wouldn't pay that much, honestly.
I think it's the balance between the strategic knowledge and the ability to do a lot of hands-on work.
Yeah,
it's also a willingness and a curiosity of a marketer. I mean, definitely a lot of we're living in an era where marketers are required to constantly sort of take into consideration many things, like learning a new technology, a new tool, or trying, for example, to run a few campaigns on LinkedIn, on Facebook, etc., or probably start creating big content, whatever. I mean, there's so many options and so many tools, and there's always a choice, like where you have to go. I, as a marketer, for example, I'm trying to sort of hold all those things, and I'm trying to do a lot of things that are hands-on. But I can also tell, so you have to follow your passion.
Yeah.
You definitely have to start from where it comes easier.
Exactly.
As a marketer. Yeah. All the rest, you can't control everything.
It goes in same with sales, right? So if I tell you, or if I ask you, how would you grab a meeting with a client? Like, how would you approach a client and try to get a meeting? I don't know, you probably say cold calling, or, check his LinkedIn, send him an email. For me, I do it differently. Mm-hmm. For me is I become his customer, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. So whether it's a government or bank or whatever, I just, try their government service, or try their banking service, or their, airline service. See the gaps, or check my experience, write it down, and then ask for a meeting with the right person. Then you will get the right attention, that this guy really went through the whole journey, that I'm paying, I don't know how much money, to make it as seamless as possible, as beautiful as possible, as enjoyable as possible. And even though I did all those investments, he still found gaps, or he still didn't like the journey because of, few things. Yeah, I need to listen to this guy. He can help me make things even better. So yeah, I mean, for marketeers, it has to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be in the next hyperscaler, doing all the marketing for that, you need to be a customer of that hyperscaler, or you need to have some sort of a scaler on yourself. Understand it bottom up, right? How to run basic campaigns, how to, do some boosting here and there.
Yeah.
All these, I would say get dirty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get your hands dirty. Yeah,
Get
there's
your
an
hands
expression
dirty.
like that.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Sure.
So understand all that, understand how it takes, what it takes, and then, you go in much stronger. You can ask the right questions. Okay, how much you're paying on online advertising?
Yeah.
I can make you pay less, or I can think, so that these are the type of, things. Even if you're in a corporate world, at the end of the day, whether it's B2B or B2C, if it's B2B, there is a C, that we're trying to help, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And in B2C, it's B2C. So I always try to take it, on a personal level and scale up from
Business
there.
to humans, that's how we sell, regardless.
B2X
Whether
then.
so if you're selling to business, you're selling to humans
Exactly,
eventually.
yeah.
It's just because, again, decentralization, social media, the amount of content that is being created, personal profiles, all these trends have made and have created totally different dynamics in how we do our marketing, how we do approach different channels, etc.
100%.
And definitely we're selling to humans more and more. Yeah. And thank you for talking to me about marketing and sales. Yeah. And I do think you need to start your online sales course or something like that. You've got so much expertise.
Yeah.
I should probably record one more episode with you about talking about successful sales. I think you've got amazing expertise in that niche.
Thank you so much.
So I wish you all luck. And I hope it's not the last time we talk.
No, definitely. I'm looking forward for much more. Thank you for having me. Again, it's an amazing platform, and really looking forward to collaborate again. And I hope I was, I maybe helped someone, or
definitely
made someone learn something new.
A lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom coming from your own business.
I try to be as real as possible, show real life examples, and, not hide anything, because the more you share, the more people hopefully will learn and be better.
This is what we're trying to achieve with this show. Yes,
exactly,
so thank you for your input.
Thank you so much.